going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. In the last one, we had a little bit of a snafu with these boulders and the radius, but we got that figured out. And in this one, yeah, I messed that up. But we got it fixed. And in this one, we are installing all of our Deckorators field boards. We're finishing up the boulders. We are really moving along here, so make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned. A lot of parties.
A lot of parties?
3 children's birthday parties.
Did you get turned?
Nah, not really.
No.
No, I had 2 high noons. That was pretty wild.
At kids' birthday parties, I usually drink all the Capri Suns.
I did drink like a ton of the juice boxes.
Like I put down like a handful.
Yeah, I did a bunch. I got so thirsty and they didn't have any water.
Pizza, like there's always bad.
No, they had good pizza, Brooklyn pizza.
Oh, no, where was the party at?
Anyway, we got the boulders fixed, Aunt.
I know, they're fixed.
Was it a big deal?
It was a huge deal because they're big boulders.
Exactly. It wasn't that big of a deal. We got it fixed. We had it down really to a science by the time we got to that. So just a little bit of an adjustment, and mistakes happen, but they get fixed, and that's what's important. What's she doing? Catherine's back. Oh, God.
It would definitely squish it. You know the squirrel story?
He didn't squish it. Why? Why? What are you trying to do with him?
Because this is the first one I've seen.
Well, he's looking at a safe little spot there. It's like his new home.
All right, everyone's so testy today.
Pens are cut.
With an inch overhang.
We maxed it out.
Are we trying to like no cuts on this deck?
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, as long as we have at least a 1/4 inch to cut.
But that's gonna be on that side. But then we're losing that quarter.
Here.
Yeah. That 1/4 inch there.
Well, we can make instead of a 1 inch overhang, we can make a 3/4 overhang.
Set yours at 9 3/4.
It's like exactly 13 inches.
That's the US for you.
Yeah, people are always saying metric system and everything.
Go! You're 9.5. There's a lot of soul in that shoe.
There's a lot of soul in here, baby. We tried to maximize the width of this deck as much as possible based on 20-foot board, and we probably could have made it a couple inches smaller to make it easier, but hey, easy's not the way we like to go about things.
Two bros just chatting shop, figuring stuff out.
You ever do that to people? That was like a big thing in high school. You do one of these, somebody when you shake their hand.
I was doing it in elementary school.
In elementary school? It's like you were doing that too much. You weren't learning about how to talk. All right, we got this figured out. A little bit of some extra blocking we need to put in here. Crisis averted. We got to add wood. But we have going down here the Costa 7 1/4 and 5 1/2. We are just varying those, staggering 7 1/4, 5 1/2, 7 1/4, 5 1/2, 7 1/4, 5 1/2, and we just wanted to give it a little bit of visual interest because this is so large, so we figured if we just do a multi-width pattern, it's not going to be too much and too busy, but it's just going to give just that little bit of interest, and that's what we were going for. So it's going to look beautiful, and it's one of the things that we love about this Deckorators Voyage. We can get it in 3 1/2, 5 1/2, 7 1/4, 9 1/4. Plumbers are here. We're ready to get this gas line in. We've got all of it going underneath the deck, but then we need some flex pipe underground to go to our fire pit. So we got a little bit of a trench. You can see we're building up our grade here quite a bit. So we only had to dig out a tiny little trench. And then we're gonna get this pipe in here with the riser. And maybe, just maybe, Frank will have some plumbing facts for us this time.
Back to this again.
Back to this again. What do we got here? What is this?
This is our gas riser, and it protects the yellow poly pipe that's going to feed the fire pit.
This is the good one. This is the good one. This is flexible. Frank likes these ones, but they're hard to get sometimes, ain't they?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
See, like just like that. Last time we saw you, we asked for a plumbing fact. You didn't have any, but you said you were going to think of one for this time. What do you got for us?
Do I get paid for this?
Yeah, definitely. Whatever it costs to do the plumbing. What do you got for us?
Always pressurize your gas line. Make sure it's 100%. Don't rely upon natural gas as your pressure test. It's got to be pumped up to 15 psi.
There you go. That's a good plumbing fact. I thought you were going to say, remember, it always flows downhill. That would have been a good one. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna get this in, and what's the rest of it? The rest of it's gonna be galvanized?
Yes.
Galvanized pipe, 1 1/4 inch.
1 1/4 galvanized.
And then we're going into this 1-inch poly pipe, going right to our fire pit. We're gonna do a Boulder fire pit. First time ever doing it. It's gonna be sick. I have no clue how we're gonna do it yet, but trust me, it's gonna be freaking awesome. You need this?
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Frank Stabile, everybody. Give him a round of applause. I remember handling my first drill. How's it going? How they biting today?
Not good.
Nah.
They might be the death.
Nice! Is it big enough to keep, or you gotta release it?
That's why you hold it close to the camera.
Oh, nice.
Take a look.
All right, let me get the tracks off. All right, just about to cut in an access door here. What I like to do is build a frame for the access door. I will build that, put it behind here, screw it in, and that way when I cut it, boom, we got a door. How you like that, Ant?
Huh?
Sick. Everything's real wet today, so stapling this tape on here, and the tape here is really just to hide the lumber so that we don't see any of this black behind our nice trim. Yeah, I was wondering why I was putting some staples in it, but you know, how you do one thing, how you do everything. So I figured, you know what, why not? Make it look nice. So what are you, upholstering this thing? Hey, you know, you done screwing that in? No, I'm not done screwing this up yet. Tom, I need your help though. Tommy! I need you to hold this up on the backside while I screw it in. Put a little level on it. Can you drop it in through the top?
How do you think we drop it into the top?
I forgot there was a blocking every 16 here. I need you underneath holding this.
Underneath.
You're going underneath.
I'm not going underneath.
There's like a huge gap there.
You go underneath.
I gotta stand out here and talk about it.
I'm not going underneath.
Go underneath.
No
It's gonna
way.
take 2 seconds.
No. It's all wet and
It's
muddy.
not all wet. You don't even have to get down on your knees. Basically limbo under there. All right, get down here and screw this in. I'll freaking hold it up. Little baby.
Yep, you got it.
God, people are soft. Millennials, am I right? People are scared of water. All right, where are my mark? I got one mark here. And I'm like an inch down starts the, you're gonna come down like 1 3/4. All right, just throw a level on it real quick. Same thing down here.
Right where it's at?
Yep. All right, now that we got this screwed in, I'll put some additional screws in here, make sure that each board is screwed to this little simple frame here, and then I'll cut it out, and boom, we'll have our door. There we go. Access door, Sand down these cuts a little bit, but now it's perfectly lined up. I just got to put some spacers on the bottom to give us that 1/2 inch gap, but it's all cut out of the same boards. Everything lines up nicely. It's not out of skew at all. And we'll put some little latches on here. Be good to go. All right, boom. Access door. Plumbers can get in there and do their plumbing stuff. Whatever that is. How do you like the door?
Looks like a window.
It's a window into my soul. Soul of a carpenter. Boards down on the lower deck. Now Ant is going to start planing the top. I'm going to start moving some more stone, and Tom is going to work on framing out this kitchen. So Tom, take it away.
What's up, guys? So right now, getting started on our DJ booth / grill area. Just going through all the products that we're going to be using here, getting our rough opening so that way I can start to frame the walls. And then from there, we'll get the deck boards on it and go from there.
What's up, everybody? Ant, what are you working on? All right, well, we've got this almost up to grade, and what I'm doing is just fine-tuning an area right around our gas pipe because I'm gonna start building our fire pit, and we're gonna build the whole thing out of boulders. It's gonna be bananas, boulder bananas. It's gonna be sick. So I'm just getting this basically right up to our grade of the patio, and our boulders will sit about a 1/2 inch below the grade of the paver. So the full height is sticking out. They're about 12 inches tall. So it's gonna be a little bit of a low fire pit, but it's gonna look sick with the boulders. A lot of shaping is gonna need to happen. So should be pretty cool. Hey, take it away.
Seven, just
9 in. Yeah,
not like it there.
Yeah. I gotcha. Got it. All right, so here is our built-in grill area. So what we did, we built the back wall, pulled the layout, got the rough opening for the fridge. Right here is gonna be our 4-burner grill with a nice access door below. We have this trash can here. Talk to the homeowners, we might be adding some access doors on either side, but then we walk through, add some framing because we're gonna be doing some concrete countertops on here. So first time for us, we just wanna make sure we have some additional bracing. I think we're gonna be doing 2.5 inch thick concrete countertop. So that should put our overall height at about 36.5 inches for the grill area. And then we'll be putting some deck boards on the front. So stay tuned.
Not at all, no.
No, it doesn't have to be on an angle. to move it that way. No. You want to go deep with it. Did you see the one comment on the last video? It was like, it should also be noted that the Egyptians had like 40,000 Hebrew slaves.
I didn't see that.
Probably made it a lot easier. All right, well, I think this one's, I do want to get this corner.
Can't we put like some wood under it to act as like little sleighs?
Sleighs?
Sleigh, babe.
Sleigh.
No.
Okay. And you guys are so strong.
what are you
I'm
doing?
just trying to keep up.
Why do you?
I gotta hit that corner.
Negative.
That wasn't negative. I said you guys were strong.
No, you're being sarcastic.
Yeah. I didn't take any offense to it because I know I'm super strong.
I wasn't being sarcastic or rude.
Whoa!
I was being nice.
Whoa! Look at that, Tom. Whoa! Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're getting this Boulder fire pit put together. I've gotten all the stones roughly into place, made some adjustments, made a couple cuts on here so that they fit together real nice, hopefully. And it's just gonna be a rectangular fire pit, pretty low. It's gonna be 12 inches above our patio grade, but it's gonna look freaking sick. And still not sure how we're gonna do the plate and everything. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but we'll get it figured out. What do you think, Tom?
Those gloves look a little big on you.
Milwaukee! Milwaukee, dude! I only use Milwaukee tools. Unless you use anything but Milwaukee, then you're an idiot. Got our Boulder fire pit pretty much wrapped up here. We've got a couple more details. We're gonna be finishing these small joints between the boulders. That's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. And then obviously we'll have to fit our burner plate in there with our burner assembly. But now we're moving on to some of the really final details. So that's it for this vlog. Next one we are going to be doing cable rail. It's working on that right now. We're gonna be finishing up the steps and we're gonna be working on the kitchen. We've got some really fantastic things coming up, so make sure you hit subscribe, stay tuned, and until next time, this has been Premier Outdoor Living.